Hello everybody, Houston here. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping to the charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends, and subscribe as well. Let's go. So the first thing that I want to show you here, before looking to current price, is this. Some of you are familiar with this. This is the Hbar. It's a season. Okay, so summer, March, spring, winter, autumn, etc., etc. And I think that I want to highlight to you here before we move on is this. Since the early days, the only time we had a bullish summer was back in 2014. Okay, so the only occurrence that we had so far. And in the other hand, we had 6 bearish summers. Okay, so it's 1 against 6. And as we can see here, it's not looking bullish at all. Okay, so I already mentioned this in previous videos. We talked about it before. So it's nothing new, but it's nice to acknowledge every aspect of the charts. Every aspect. I mean, from A to Z, everything. Because when it comes down for us to take decisions, we always have to acknowledge the bigger picture, always. Okay, that's the best way to mitigate risk, failure, mistakes, and etc. So okay, let's go. There's another thing here also for ODL. As you guys already know, since Ripple changed the way they are doing business, the ODL for XRP is gone. Okay, so we don't have that kind of behavior anymore. As you guys can see here, just a second. So as you guys can see, the volume is gone. Okay, and I believe we didn't had that small and last move up before what we have now, and one of the reasons is due to the ODL behavior. Okay, so right now we go back to the scenario that we had before, that we have only a few number of people interested in XRP, and the same ones that were dumping before will keep dumping now. Just a second, let's take a look for dominance as well. And remember, the exchanges are not the good guys, okay? They are one of the biggest whales, and they keep dumping XRP, at least for now. So for the dominance, there's nothing new here, nothing special. We had a dip to 255. Sorry, is 285. Okay, and now back to the 3 range, which is not a big deal, not a bad deal. If you guys remember, this is a multiplier for XRP price. Okay, so this is the range of the whole market that's allocated in XRP. And also the number 3 for XRP is very significant as well, something that we already talked before. Now let's go Bitstamp. So we are going to acknowledge a few things here. I already talked about this scenario right here, what happened here and why we had this huge move here. And now we are going to do the same thing again to you understand what we have here and what we possibly may have in the next move. Okay, so let's go. Some people said that they don't fully understand Fibonacci and they are having some hard time to understand it. So I'm going to draw in a different way. Okay, first I'm going to acknowledge the levels that I'm looking for so you can understand my methodology. Just 1 second. Yeah. Okay, so these two bars here are the range that I'm going to look for, okay, to check the price behavior in this range. Just 1 more second, we are almost there. Some people want to go straight for the facts, what I think, what's happening, and that's not how it works, folks. You can understand what is coming if you don't understand what already happened, okay? That's one of the reasons I don't make charts like with 10 minutes, 15 minutes. It is not enough. And I don't believe it's fair to keep leaving clues with more and more videos to get more and more views. I don't think it is fair. At least that's something I wouldn't like, so I don't do it with the others. Okay, so let me draw another line here. Just 1 more second, almost there. Yeah, so these guys right here, all those candles inside this range is the ones that I will look at right now, okay? And why I'm using this bar here is just to guys understand that we are looking only at this one here, okay? Then we jump into the next. So the thing here is, for this range here, we were looking to the price behavior, of course, but how much? And so after the bottom, this was a bottom back in the day, we made a pullback or the payoff for the bulls and was at the golden mini 30 cents, which was also a very significant level. Back in the day, I made the call for 18 and 19 cents, and I was correct. And the folks were also calling for moon, burst, Lambos, and yeah. So these guys, this bounce here was a very, very weak one. Okay, so not corresponding to the size of the cell. And so now let's move to the second step, okay, to understand what we had in the next scenario that is linked with what we just saw. Let me use the lines again. Hold your heads, cool your jets. So here we are going to acknowledge first only this range here, okay, and then I will make this range right here. I'll try to be quick here. Just a second. So as you guys can see, for this range, so since the weak bounce to the new bottom, which was our 18-19 cents, we made a 121% comeback, which was aggressive. So it was a great move from the bulls. But the thing is, wasn't enough, because I also talked about this back in the day. We will needed a stronger move to have a better range for a correction and to close above and stay for a while. And that's what not we had. We had the dump from that event that we can mention, and this was all the way bad. So now let's take a look for the whole range. 1 more second. So now we are going to address this level right here and this one right here only, okay? Then we go for the bigger picture to look at possible targets for a bottom. That's the question most people keep asking me. Okay, so as you guys can see, for this one here, for this big range, we end up with a rejection where? The 61. Okay, so it's a very key level in bear markets. Okay, doesn't matter if it's on the first or in the second. That's a range for the payoff for the bulls before bearish continuation. And sometimes it is true we end up with moves at 780, which are aggressive and healthy. But XRP is out of this range. Okay, in my humble opinion, I believe they want price at these bad ranges. Okay, because as you guys know, they want as many people out as possible. They don't want XRP behaving in a bullish way. That's not what they are looking for. They want the worst scenario and a asymmetrical scenario. That's very hard to read. Most people won't understand what's happening, and for them this is amazing news. That's what they are looking at. And again, for the next range from July, June. So yeah, so this guy here, let's draw a bar here. So this one is the last summer, and this one right here, it's our current summer. So as you guys can see, we still have lower highs and higher lows. So that's a bearish market characteristic. So nothing new, right? Yes. So the thing here is, like I said before, we had only one bullish summer, only one, not 2 or 3, only one. And I believe this one is not going to be different. Okay, I talked about before how bearish XRP was, not looking great at all. And so as you guys can see here, again for the same range, still below 780, inside the golden, and rejected from the golden as well. So there is nothing, zero, nothing bullish from the short time frame picture, okay, which is about 1 year. So believe it or not, 1 year is a short time frame. Okay, as you guys can see, we only have a few candles here, and yeah, I don't even know how people can call for moon and bursts. Those kids are almost 100% clueless. So now let's jump into the 3 days. Oh, before the 3 days, let's take a look on the bigger picture. Yes, better to look for a possible scenarios. Let me see. Yes, we can do here. Just 1 second, please. I don't know if we can use this guy here. Just 1 second. No, so I'm going to use let me see the lowest value here, 0.0537. Second. Yeah, so this one right here, it's okay. I'm going from week to week. Yes, perfect. So folks, excuse me, sorry. So bigger picture of things, let's draw another guideline here as well. Hold your hats. I'm just trying to make this look more easy to understand. Use a fat line here. This is just another way to address all the levels, okay? In a better way to understand. So the thing here is we end up rejected on the bigger picture as well. So as you guys can see, it was support before. We talked about it, right? And then at some point we traded below, and then turned it to be resistance. But again, the resistance, I don't look for the action on the left because I know what are the levels that I'm looking for on the right side. Okay, that's also part of my research. So that's why I'm just showing you, okay, what we have in the left, accounting to the levels on the right, the key levels. And so again, ended up rejected from the golden, all the way bad. But again, it is very common to see healthy retraces around the 60 and the 50. Okay, the reason for the 50 is this: the 50 doesn't belong in the Fibonacci sequence. Okay, it's not there. So the 50 for us, it's the average price for the whole picture. Okay, when we look from the bottom to the all-time high, the average price for the sequence, okay, not the average price for the range, it's for the sequence. This guy here, that's what we are looking for, because a 50% retrace since the all-time high was about $1.15. So the measure in price and in range or in nature are all the way different. Okay, so we are dealing with two things: price and nature. Okay, and so 50% for the all-time high, $1.15, and the average price for the whole picture is 13 cents. Okay, and this is measured on the fractals limitation and expansion and retraction. That's completely different thing and also different math. Okay, so let's go. We had a trigger here for the 50, which means we are it is possible. I'm not saying it is going to happen. Let's find our average here. Just 1 second. Yes, perfect. So some people were asking me about a double bottom or a new low or a aggressive new low. Folks, doesn't matter. We don't know, we can know how much down we will go. That's not how technical analysis works. We are not guessing, making fortune telling analysis. That's like Hbar is doing, claptrap. So the thing is, we will read the way we go down. So this is going to be the first step. So it is about how we go down. Okay, and then we will look how the other cryptos are going down as well. For example, Bitcoin, Ethereum, very significant. Okay, it's not only about XRP chart. Okay, there are bots trading XRP, and their metrics, their scripts are based on Bitcoin. Like or not, this is a fact. 95% of all trades are based are made by bots based on scripts. Okay, that's the fact. And so let's take a quick look, a closer look here. Not quick. So, what would be a scenario for the double bottom? Would be at the previous bottom, right? So it would be around 11 cents. If we end up with a breach, which in my opinion would be even better, okay? So we could expect something like this. Let me see if I can make a ghost here. I hate this too on log charts. But okay, so yeah. Yeah, so something like this. Let's use the red here. Yes. So A double bottom is a bullish scenario. It is. It is bullish, and but why? Why I think a breach in the previous bottom can be all the way bullish? Okay, the thing is, this level right here, it's the 50% range for 13 cents and 6 cents. Okay, this is a very significant level as well, and as you guys can see, it's around 9 cents. Okay, if you remember my research and everything that we are talking about, around the 3, 6, and 9, they are always around XRP. Okay, you can check the early prices, you can check the all-time highs, it's always there, 3, 6, and 9. And there is another thing here for a better understanding. Let me see if I can put it here. We only have two kinds of 9. Let's make this bigger, just 1 second. Yes. Okay, so we only have two kinds of 9s, a positive 9 or a negative 9. So for example, when we are going up, we are at a positive 9. And when it breaks, like the trend or a reversal, it flips from a positive 9 to a negative 9. Okay? That's how it works in Vortex Math. And here we are coming down from 331 for Bitstamp. And again, so this is math. Yes, this is Vortex Math, but we have a mix of theory, okay, because we still don't know how a 0 can behave, but we have the 9, which is very significant. And so we are in a downtrend, right? Which means it's a negative 9, okay, because in Vortex Math we don't have double digits, you only have 1. So when we turn to 10, it returns to 1. And so we can have a positive or negative behavior. But okay, let's keep going. So we are going down. If we reach the 9, in my opinion, it will flip from negative to positive. Okay? In my humble opinion, don't take this as a fact. This is not a fact, this is a theory. Okay? Something that we're still working on. But again, folks, doesn't matter if it's going to be a double bottom or a new low at 0.009 cents. Okay, this range right here, I'm going to bring all my trucks, all the ships possible, and I will load out everything that I can imagine possible do. Okay, because I know what's coming for the bigger picture, and also for the things that are outside the crypto sphere. Okay, so that's the big deal here, and it's a very small difference here. It's 11 cents and 9 cents. Okay, it's only 2 cents compared with everything that we can have for the coming months, even with regulation or not. So I'm not going to lose this train just because of 2 cents or because a random claptrap noob said that we are going to 1 cent. Okay, I know what I'm doing and what and why I am doing. So now let's go to the current price to check what's happening. Just 1 more second. So this was the last action from the bulls. After this range here, they left, and we only had bearish patterns all the way. I believe it's more clear on the 4 hours. Just a second. Yes, so taking a look back again, we had the push up, strong sell, trading below the golden, if I'm not wrong. Let's take a quick look. Yes, so from a bullish behavior, closing above the golden mini, we end up with bad behavior, closing below the golden meaning. So this was like a bearish trigger, okay? And then we started to have a lot of bearish patterns, as I highlighted before as well, and said that was not bullish at all. So this one, and then this one here was also bearish and only break bullish because Bitcoin did so. And this was the range for, let's see here, yes. So we had this round top, which was bearish, broke bullish following Bitcoin, but then turned to be bearish again, okay? Because not only Bitcoin is behaving in a bearish way, but also is XRP by herself. And again, another bearish behavior. This one was very clear. I shorted here. Let's see. Oh, and also another thing. Lower high after lower high. And the bottoms, as you guys can see, let's call this a bottom, okay, for this structure here. So descending triangle, asymmetrical, not 100% clear, not easy to trade as well. And it broke bearish, as you guys can see. And even after this this move here, which was not bullish at all, just a catch up following Bitcoin. And just a second. Yeah, so this kind of behavior here for Bitstamp is all the way bad, okay? Because there is no liquidity, not enough liquidity, okay? So it's a bad sign, because price is going to chase the range with a highest number of value for now. So the smart money is waiting way below. So that's where the price is going to go. For example, let's say we have at this range here, okay? So for example, let's say we have $50 million here in buy orders, just for the sake of this example. And down there, near the 9, we have, let's say, 250 million in buy orders. The price is going to chase that. So this is nothing new, okay? Don't take my word for it. You can do your research. And so again, we had this bearish behavior here, broke bearish, asymmetrical pattern here, okay? Bitcoin had a bull move here, which was around this range if we look on BTC chart, but XRP didn't have catch up. Very small bullish activity, all the way bearish. And right now Bitcoin is making a small move, and as you guys can see, XRP is not following, okay? So in my opinion, and again, just a second, let's take this structure here as another. So this is asymmetrical, okay? And this is not a bear flag, but has the behavior of a bear flag, okay? So that's one of the reasons why it is not easy or clear to make trades here. And broke bearish, another lower high, multiple lower highs, flat bottoms, support and resistance traders. And let's take a closer look here. Yeah. So as you guys can see, we had another grinding line, broke bearish following Bitcoin yesterday, if I'm not wrong. And this structure right here can be bullish, but the issue is the outcome for such structure is not going to be a move like this, like the clap traps are going to call. okay? Because they will say again, this is moon, this is it, we are going for the stars. No, we're not going to the stars, okay? If you look from Fibonacci here, let's go from body to body, just 1 second. Yeah, so as you guys can see, we have range to still go up, and we are very likely to end up rejected again from the golden mini. Okay, so this is the behavior of a bearish market, not a bullish market. But we know, right, that XRP is not bullish in the small time frame. And so just for you guys to have a better idea on how this keeps playing out, let me see if I can properly draw it. Just a second. Doesn't matter the size, the range, or the price, okay? Just for you guys to understand. So basically what's happening with XRP is this. Let me go down, make the way again, flat bottoms, flat structures, and keep going down. This is the behavior that we have for XRP now. But in the other hand, if you guys remember what we talked about before, now let's take a quick look here for the bigger picture. I will be quick here. So, since the all-time high, we still didn't have a strong catch-up in price, okay? Or aggressive moves above the golden mini. As you guys can see, they are all small catch-ups, very small, bang, 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 small, small again. And this, folks, this means two things. The seller's pressure is fading. This is a fact, okay? Because nobody can sell forever. Nothing goes down forever, nothing goes up forever. And the second thing is this. Pressure is cooking. Okay? Doesn't matter the way we look at it. Descending patterns are bullish. And another thing here. So if we, using my methodology, our high, the battle of midway, and we are in our way to the bottom. Doesn't matter where it is, if it's at 11, at 9, or even at 6. Doesn't matter. I strongly don't believe we are going to make it to the 6, okay? But it is possible. And even if we go, it's better for me. It can be better for you, okay? I'm not going to be selfish here. But yeah, so people are always talking about better opportunities to buy, to fill the bags. You are about to have a big one. Okay, so hold to your promises. And so guys, I think this is it. I believe I covered everything for XRP. And let me take a closer look here on the chat right now. There's a lot of activity here. Just 1 second. Let's see what's happening. Dan Helder, my brother, Marvin, yo, also my brother. XRP bigger stash, let's go. Zerps, yes. Hagbo, hi Houston, looking forward to this. I bet the outlook isn't good, yes. In a small time frame. I gotta need facts, no opium, always. Brutal facts, sure. Moonboy crazy. Nick. Hey, look forward to the analysis. Thank you, buddy. XRP bags, hello. How to craft that? Congrats on your 1K subs. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Hard work. Rest in peace, ODL. Yes, for now. I'm not sure if this is over. Joshua, hello, buddy. How are you doing? Drill, Norman. How long can you go? How long can we got? Let's scoop up a good deal. Yes, I don't know. Like I said, let's keep watching the charts and to see how this is going to happen? I think is the proper question. Andy, thanks Houston, good night. Hello Andy, thank you. Johnny, oh man, I missed it for the first 11 minutes. No problem, you can check later. Hagbo, hello. Marvin, ODL isn't dead, they just stopped big batch of transactions, yes. XRP bigger stash, smash the like button. Yes, right now. Danny Montes Rivas, based on what? Derek, can you review how this compares to the previous cycle? What do you mean by cycle? Because I don't like to use the word cycle due to that folk out there who call everything a cycle and everything a burst in the 1 minute chart. So let's address this way: the previous bull run and the current price or bear behavior. Jack, since it hit 1819, it has not increased above 22. What you're talking about, 122% upside to 21. So Jack, this is what I said in the analysis. And 18 to 31 is only 66%. So this is the thing. If you just arrived in the video, if you don't know what I'm talking about, you first get yourself educated, and then we talk about this, because I mentioned the chart. The price behavior, the measure from the nature behavior is not the same percentage for price. A 50% decline in price since the all-time high is 330, 50%, 115, right? But the measure you saw in the chart is a Fibonacci measure, which is related to nature. It was 11 cents, I don't know, 30 cents. So you saw it in the chart, okay? So before, what the fuck, what's going on? You do your research. You make sure what you are talking about, okay? Let's go. George Krivak, hi man, George from Twitter. Hello George. XRP bags, thank you for the update. Hagbo, why are your expectations not as different now as the change in volume? Shouldn't your TA not change a lot compared to some weeks ago? No, didn't change it at all, because it's the same scenario that we had before. I'm just making this update because people were asking for. But we had not a big change so far. We still lower highs, flat bottom, higher lows, nothing changed. So not a big deal. How to craft that? Thanks. You're welcome, buddy. Carl, thank you. You're welcome. Izala, let's go. Yes. Joshua, thanks, Houston. Holding tight, ready to buy. Glad to know, buddy. Derek, is it strategy? I made a video about it, and I also talked about it on Twitter. My exit plan is before 2025, okay? Maybe the end of 2024. Luigi, another great session. Thanks for having our backs, man. You guys are welcome. Cheers, Houston. Very interesting. Not advice, but do you think maybe one good idea maybe to sell and buy lower? You know, this is risk, because you don't know if regulations can kick in tomorrow. You don't know. I don't know. We don't know. So if such things happen, maybe crypto can skyrocket from the night. So if you want to do it, you can, but up to you, your risk. Vero, Van Look, thanks once more for your update. You're very welcome. Hagbo, thanks a lot, Winston. You're welcome. Hey, John, you know you are my legend. Oh, well, not a legend at all, but thanks for the kind words. Many thanks again. You're welcome. Leon, you think they are trying to make XRP uninteresting for retail? Yes, that's a fact. That's a straight fact. Because we have dead coins and scam coins or tokens that keep pumping non-stop. Up, down, up, down, up, down, 50% up, 50% down, boom, boom, boom. And our projects without without any product, without anything. It's just a project, all the way dead. And they keep pumping. Why? Because the exchange wants to do so. It's easy money, quick, bang, bang, bang. But why not XRP? With a big ecosystem, the whole network value, the value behind Ripple and XRP and Interledger, whatever network, is it's outstanding. Okay, so yes, they are doing it on purpose. What do you mean 369? Again, I talked about it in the video. It's a vortex math. Okay, if you lost the beginning of the video, go back, check everything that I said, go to the Google and research, do your research. Because they have bigger plans, don't want retailers to profit. Yes, that is true. Because Ethereum and XRP, or XRP and Ethereum, they don't belong on the crypto sphere. That's the thing most people can't see, because when they arrive in the crypto market, that's what they are looking at always. Coin market cap, and there is this Bitcoin, Ethereum, and XRP. So they look at this as crypto world, crypto sphere, and this is it. And this is not true, because XRP is working with central banks. We know they are working with banks, they are working with institutions. They are developing around the whole industry for what is to come, and that's a lot of bullish things around it. And so most people, they look at price and crab traps and they feel sad, because that's what they can see, what they can touch. It's like people who don't believe in things that they can't see. They can see what's coming, what's behind, what's happening. So that's why they end up in frustration. Oh, XRP price is going down. That's all the smart money wants. They want XRP as cheap as possible. The retail out and they in. That's what they are looking for. Marvin, if you only knew the magnificence of 369, you would have a key to the universe. Yes, that's true. That's what this is all about. Thanks, Marvin. Johnny, Jack, have some respect to stay on the channel and watch more to get an idea of Houston. Excellent analysis. Thank you, buddy. Haha, no, I don't want to take that my risk. Yes, so I'm not going to do it myself. Have some respect. He doesn't give advice. Watch some of his videos and you know that. He provides analysis only. Pick up your own mind. So yeah, that's a thing. I don't make fortune teller analysis, but we made it price forecasts, okay, which is also part of technical analysis. And as you guys saw in previous videos and on tweets, it's always backed by math and Fibonacci. There is nothing about my opinion. I don't use my opinion because people don't like opinions, you know. They feel frustrated or sad, I don't know why. So I only show the math and how Fibonacci works, what are the numbers. That's what we look at. Johnny Law, it looks like a small fight. Okay, Carrie Rodriguez, late to the party. No problem, buddy. You can check the video later. And so, folks, I believe this is it for now. I think we covered everything. And thanks for your comments. Thanks for the likes. Smash the like button. And I will keep watching XRP. I watch every day. XRP, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Dow Jones, the dollar, and a few more other assets. So that's my daily routine. And a lot of things to cover. Yes. So a great talk at the end, Houston. Thank you. You guys are very welcome. Thanks for the support. No biggie. We'll start from the beginning. Always good content from Houston. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers, folks. Thanks again. Thanks for your time. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for your support. And yes, we will keep updating XRP. And again, don't take the word of claptraps, people who doesn't share a single chart, okay? Those people are claptraps. That's all they do. That's all they are. And don't get concerned about talks with, wow, 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents. No, folks, no. It is going to happen, and it is going to happen soon, okay? May not happen in the autumn, may happen in the winter. If we go for the winter, I'm going to load like 120 trucks, 200 trucks, okay? If we go for the winter, it's going to be even better beyond imagination, okay? Oh, there's few more people here. The Wanderer, smash the like. Yes, bless the button. Cheers, Matt. You're welcome, Danny. Evandro Adada, my brother. That's my brother. Congratulations for a job. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Thanks, Houston. Thank you, Majors. So, guys, this is it. Thanks again for your time. This is already a long video. It should be like 20 minutes, but you know there's a lot of things to cover. And thank you again for your time. Your time is very precious. And this is it, folks. Thanks again. I will see you guys soon. Stay safe. See ya.